What's up guys, and welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Fates online Wi-Fi battles, and this time I'm going to be using a team featuring some more prisoner units because you guys have been requesting me to use some more prisoner units ever since episode 8. So being a prisoner unit, they only have access to their branch classes and to the DLC classes and the DLC skills, so that's why their options are a bit limited. So first of all, I've got Daniela. Now she is a support unit because of Demoiselle and Inspiration, and she's also my rescue staff user. I also have Toxic Brew on her because this does help me against some really dodgy builds like Sunrise Katana builds and Awakening builds, so that's why this can always help me. And then we have Tarba. Now Tarba is absolutely amazing and he has amazing strength and skill, and I have Skill Taker so that his accuracy can increase with every kill. So then we have Candace. Now Candace is a really weird prisoner unit because she is stuck in the adventurer class forever. Yes, she cannot change her class, and she cannot even change to the DLC classes like Red Fighter and Dark Falcon, so that's why she can only get the skills from the DLC scrolls like Point Blank, Warp and Ether. So that's why I have those skills on her, and then I have Lucky 7 and Movement +1. Then we have Kumagera. Now Kumagera is absolute beast because his defenses are amazing, and because of this he can use Ink Painting, and Ink Painting's might doubles during counter attacks, so he can do pretty well in enemy phase. And I do have Death Blow on him as well, so he can get a lot of crits with Mjolnir and Great Club. Finally, I have Daichi. He is a Basara, and overall he has some really balanced stats, so that is gonna be my team. Hopefully guys do enjoy this episode as well, so I'm gonna be looking for a battle and we'll be pausing until then. Alright, so I found an opponent, and I'm gonna be taking him to destroy town. We do end up there, so let's check out his team. He's got a Kaze with all these skills. He's probably gonna be pairing up with his Korin. He does have this Jacob. I think Jacob is going to be pairing with Korin, and he does have Rally Bot and a Bond unit with Percy's personal skill, which is Fortunate Son. So he has two Norian Trust builds, and he has two dodgy builds, so this is going to be tough. Even though I do have Toxic Brew on my Daniela, he does have two dodgy builds, so this is definitely going to be a tough matchup for me. So I'm going to be using all of my Rainbow Tonics with my units. And I actually forgot to equip a weapon with Tarba. It's pretty sad that you cannot edit your team after you have made your team. And he has his Laszlo as a paladin for some reason, which is really weird because Falcon Knight is the superior class for a rally bot because you get access to rescue staffs, and you just have to marry Selena or Azura to get the Falcon Knight class with the help of Partner Seal. So he's gonna put two of his Norian Trust build units in my attack range, and I have pathetic accuracy. Yeah, I have no chance of hitting him. So looks like I'll have to use Daniela, and I will have to take help of Toxic Brew. The good thing about Toxic Brew is that it does activate even if you miss, and it does have pretty good proc chance. Even after this, I have like bad accuracy. Wow. I can use Daichi because I do have lances, but I can also use dual club with Tarba. Let's see. First of all, I'll have to move Daniela out of the attack range of his units because she's pretty crucial because she does have Toxic Brew. And wow, that failed. I actually wanted Daniela to end up behind Candace, but gonna be attacking his Korin with my Daichi. Hopefully I can get two Ethers or two Scales. I do get Ignis, but I miss. As he's gonna be able to kill my Daichi, that's really unfortunate. If I hit, that would have been awesome. But what can you do? So gonna be attacking him with Tarba with dual club. So he's gonna proc Rent Heaven and a crit. Wow. If only he didn't crit, but now my chances are really small to win. So gonna be attacking him with Kumagera. I don't really have any kind of option. Wow, I actually land that. I missed the attacks with like 79% hit rate, but I hit with Kumagera. So I can attack his Jacob with Kumagera. I can definitely use Great Club, but I don't want to have the Weapons Triangle disadvantage if his Corrin decides to attack me. So gonna be using Mjolnir. Hopefully I can get Ether or a crit. I do get Ether and a crit, as he gets Aegis and Miracle, unfortunately for me. So that means he will be able to attack my Daniela, which is why I wanted to put Daniela away from his attack range. Thankfully does not proc any skill, so she's able to live. And this is gonna finish off his Jacob, which is good. And he's definitely gonna attack my Daniela with his Bond unit because Daniela does have Toxic Brew. So it can definitely mess up his Awakening build. So he's gonna decide to attack my Kumagera for some reason.
You won't stop me.
As I do live. Kumagera does have pretty good defenses, so I can use Daniela to get the Toxic Brew first and then attack this Bond unit. I can miss with Kumagera, definitely, so that's why. Yeah, Candace definitely needs the help of Toxic Brew. Kumagera can hit, but he can definitely miss with that hit rate, so that's why, just to be safe, I'm going to be using Daniela to get the Toxic Brew. Hopefully I do get it, and now she has less avoid. Yeah, Kumagera can definitely hit. Hopefully I can get a crit. That would be just awesome if I can get that. I do not get the crit because of her personal skill, most likely, which is Fortunate Son. So I can just go ahead and attempt to kill this rally bot. Actually, I can kill him. I'm gonna be attacking him in attack stance with Daniela so that I can get the inspiration boost, just in case. And that's gonna be it for his rally bot. Now the thing about this is that she only has Levin Sword, and Levin Sword cannot proc any skills or a crit, and it also reduces your avoid, and he has Kagera's Dart with his Kaze, and that's a really weak weapon. And if he switches to Kaze and tries to attack me with his Kaze, then Kaze is definitely dying the following turn because Candace will be able to kill him quite easily actually with Crescent Bow, because bows do beat shurikens, and Candace actually has decent defense for an adventurer compared to other adventurers. So let's see what he does. He's gonna attempt to attack my Kumagera, and that's gonna kill me. He does have guard stance with his Bond unit. Yeah, I do decent damage to this Bond unit. So gonna be using Daniela to attack his Bond unit. That Levin Sword will not be able to kill her, and I will be able to break her guard stance, and I will be able to get the Toxic Brew, and now I can just use Candace to attack. Hopefully I can proc 2 ethers. If I proc 2 ethers, that would be fantastic. I actually don't, but now I do. As she survives with Miracle. Oh my god, no. My opponent is proccing like every skill he wants. He was even able to proc Miracle with his Jacob when he had like, I guess, 35% chance to proc Miracle with Jacob. And because of that, my Daniela is so low on health, and this Bond unit will be able to kill me with the 11th Sword, unfortunately. So I can use Crescent Bow, and if I get Ether, that would be it for this Bond unit. Come on, Candace, please do this. I get Ether, please, please, please hit. Oh my god, no, I miss. So that's gonna be it for this game, because she will be able to take me out.
I won't surrender.
Now, had Candace hit with the Luna hit of Ether, I could have won, maybe, because his Kaze only has Kagero's Dart, which is a really weak weapon. But my opponent did play really well, and he had amazing team, and props to him for using a bond unit online. So that was the first game, and I'm going to be looking for my next opponent, and I'm going to be pausing until then. Alright, so I found an opponent who goes by the name of Millennium, and I'm going to be taking him to my castle, because I do have a pretty interesting layout, as you guys are going to be seeing. I've tried to make my castle into a viable map. So he's got a Kana and a Sugi. He has definitely turned on handicap, I feel like. Yeah, he has definitely turned on handicap. Midori cannot have that much defense. Even though he does not have maxed out stats, because of handicap his stats are equal to mine. And because he does not have a rescue staff user, I can just go ahead and move all of my units and use Rainbow Tonic with them. Usually my castles are a complete maze or extremely bland, so that's why I've tried to make my castle a bit more interesting, because I'm using blue shield units, which means that I can use the unit logbook exploit on them, and they do not need the golden statues permanently in the my castle to get the max stat caps. So that's why. So let's see what my opponent does. He does have a Miracle Midori, and his Midori speed is really high. You cannot get that high speed on Midori unless Azura or Setsuna is the mother of Midori, and it looks like Felicia is the mother of this Midori, so handicap is definitely on, and you should definitely enable handicap whenever you're facing a team with much higher power than yours. So he's gonna pair up his Karin with his Asugi and Valuria with Midori, and both of his pair up units are hero class. And hero is one of the best classes in the game to be used as a pair up bot, because hero class does give the lead unit some really nice skills, speed and defense. So it looks like he's gonna be going there. Maybe he plans on using the healing tile, which I have on the top left corner of the map. So that's why I have to go here and chase him. I cannot break these statues in front of me because I do have Cal troops in front of them, so that's why I have to go this way. So let's see what he does. The reason why I have put these statues the way they are is because I hate when people run away in my castles. So that's why, to limit the cat and mouse game, I've put these statues this way, so that at least they have to waste one turn to break these statues. So the main map is kinda narrow, and if they want to go out of that, they'll have to waste a turn or two to break the statues and the buildings. So it looks like he's withdrawing and he's going to the fort. Okay, so I'm just gonna be putting Kumagera in his attack range, so maybe he can be baited and he might come and attack me, and I can actually rescue Tarba and kill his Midori this turn. But actually, I think I'm gonna do that next turn, because I really want to trap him if he wants to run away, and I'll just put Tarba here. I can always use rescue staff the next turn, and I can actually warp Candace near Kumagera, so that Kumagera can attack in attack stance with Candace if my opponent decides to come and attack my Kumagera, which he can definitely do, because I do have ink painting equipped, and he has Asugi who can use shurikens, and shurikens do beat tomes, so he can definitely do that. Kumagera does have defense of a general, like he's really tanky, so he's gonna come and attack my Kumagera with Asugi. Unfortunately, he's gonna get Astra, which means that his guard stance will be full, as I do not proc Ether. And he's gonna proc another Astra, so that will be able to take care of my Kumagera. Then And now he can actually warp with his Kana and attack my Candace. But Candace does have decent defense, so Candace might be able to survive. Let's see. He's gonna be using Crescent Bow.
I won't surrender.
Gets Ether and a crit. So 2 of my units go down this turn. And his Kana strength is gonna be halved. Okay, so he actually puts his Midori there. Does he really think he can survive Wrath of Tarba? So, gonna be attacking his Midori with Brave Axe, and I actually just killed this Midori straight up. She does not even proc Miracle. So I do get the Gale Force and Skill Taker, and because this Valuria has Axe Breaker, I have bad accuracy, but I can always use Dual Club and kill her.
Delicious.
I can take that as long as she does not get crits, which she does not. And that will be it for this Valuria. And now I can kill someone here. I can attack his Kana because her strength is halved. I can also go for a Sugi, which I'm gonna do. Hopefully I land my hits. I'm gonna proc Igneous as I do land it, and that's gonna be it for his Asugi. And Basara's animation is so goofy. Wow. So I can attempt to kill his Korin, but I'll have to depend on a skill. And I can actually just attack his Kana because her strength is halved. I'm gonna do that. Hopefully I can proc a skill. I do proc Ignis. And a Rend Heaven, so that's gonna take care of his Kana. And now what I can do is actually just rescue Daichi from the attack range of his Karin. But if I do that, then it'll begin the cat and mouse game, so that's why I'm just gonna trap this Karin. If he goes the other way, Tarba is gonna get him. If he goes this way, then Daichi or Daniela can attack him. So there's not much he can do at this point. He can win if he gets super lucky and dodges every hit, but I do have dual club with my Tarba, so he's gonna attack my Daichi.
I won't surrender.
He's gonna get Astra, and I will be able to take care of my Daichi. And now I can just use Daniela to proc Toxic Brew and immobilize his Karin, so that my Tarba gets time to walk up to here. Or actually, I might not proc Toxic Brew, so that's why I'm just gonna be using Rescue. That is more safe, and I can attack him with Brave Axe because I get 2 chances to hit him and proc a skill. I'm actually gonna get a crit to finish off this game, which is pretty awesome. So Tarba was able to win this game for us, and that's gonna be the game 2. It was a pretty good game. My opponent had a good team, so gonna be looking for my next opponent, and we'll be pausing until then. Alright, so we have ran into Shane once again. Looks like he has the same team. He was the first opponent which I faced in this episode, and this is a tough matchup. I don't want to lose to the same person twice. I think I'm going to be going to Palace Makaret because he does not have a rescue staff user as I do. So we do end up there. He does have the same team and this bond unit, which was definitely annoying in the last match we played. So he has the same team, all the same skills. So I'm gonna be using all of my Rainbow Tonics. I'll try my best to win in this match, but for that I'll need the RNG on my side because I'll be having pathetic accuracy against his units. He has 2 dodgy builds, and it's kind of tough to hit him with my prisoner units, even after having Toxic Brew. If he had 1 dodgy build, that would have been perfectly fine, but he has 2 dodgy builds, so that's really tough. So once again, he's just gonna be putting his units in the attack range of my units because he knows he can easily survive the enemy phase. And he has put his units in the woods so that they can get the terrain advantage. And let's see. Okay, Kumagera has decent accuracy, but he won't be able to crit. Yeah, I need Toxic Brew to have any kind of chance of hitting these units. I'm gonna be rescuing Candace because I will be able to kill his rally bot, but I'm not sure if that's worth, because I need Toxic Brew to have any kind of chance of hitting these units. I could use Dual Club, but that does not ensure the KO. This is so tough. This is such a tough matchup. This is like fighting Rosalina with Ganondorf. This is like fighting an OU team with NU team. So gonna be using Daniela to proc the Toxic Brew and reduce the avoid of this bond unit. And I can use Dual Club, but she can proc Miracle. This Karin is like so annoying. I just cannot hit him, even with Dual Club. And he has Tome Breaker. I really wish I had a ninja, a Master Ninja. It would have just blown back his team. He does not have Shuriken Breaker on his Karin or on his bond unit, so that would have been helpful. Not sure what to do. Even after the Demozilla and Inspiration boost, Tarba barely misses on the KO. So I think I'm gonna be attacking this bond unit with Daichi because I have 2 chances of proccing Ether. Alright, I get Igneous. She procs Aegis. Alright, nice. I get Ether. Are you kidding me? She lives with 1 HP of all things. Oh my god. I have 26% hit rate with Candace. I think I'll have to attack this bond unit with my Tarba and hope that I get Ether. That's the only way,
You won't stop me.
because she's gonna be getting the guard stance now, and Tarba does not get Ether. Oh my god, no. If Tarba got Ether, this bond unit would have been dead. I can try to attack this Karin with Kumagera, I guess. Actually, I really want to finish off this bond unit. She's at 1 HP, like... I'm not sure, like... Candace has 26% hit rate. I think I'm just gonna go and try to hit this Karin. Please hit. He dodges.
You right. Oh, may I assist?
Alright, so this is my only chance to get rid of this bond unit with Spies Yumi. I will need the RNG gods on my side, and I need some Anna's luck. Oh my god, she lands a hit! 22% hit rate. Candace is a beast, so I finally take down this bond unit, and maybe I have some chance because that bond unit had Awakening, and that's so much more annoying. Now my opponent only has his Karin as the dodgy build. His Kaz is not really a problem because he has Kagera's Dart, so he's gonna attack my Daniela
It ends here.
because she is a threat to his Karin due to Toxic Brew, so that's why he's gonna take care of her first. Then he's gonna be attacking Candace. Candace wasn't really a threat to his Karin, to be honest, but she was a threat to Kaze, so it's fair enough. And now I can just attack his units. I really want to kill this Kaze and this rally bot, and actually his Karin is gonna be getting the guard stance after one attack. So I think I'm just gonna be attacking this rally bot, but I can miss this crit, so that's why I'm not going to be taking any kind of chances. Just going to be using this Horse Spirit to attack this rally bot. Horse Spirit is such a good weapon, to be honest. It has decent power, good hit rate, and nice bonuses. So his Laszlo goes down, and now we have to take care of this Kaze. I can just go for Great Club, maybe with Kumagera. Yeah, Daichi has bad hit rate against Kaze. I think I'm gonna be using Daichi to first break this Karen's guard stance, because like I said, one more attack and he's gonna be getting the guard stance, and because I'm using lightning, I will be able to strike twice and break that guard stance, even if I have no chance of hitting him, which is definitely good. So now I can just attack this Kaze with Kumagera using Great Club. He does 0 damage to Kumagera. I'm gonna get Ether as I miss both hits. Alright. He's gonna get Rend Heaven. That's 17 damage, which is fine. It's nothing to Kumagera. And now I can use Tarba and use the dual club. If I proc Ether, that would be amazing. I get a crit and he does not proc Miracle. Wow. So his Karen goes down, and looks like I will be able to win this game because he only has his Jacob left, and his Jacob only has swords, and he does have Javelin, but Javelin cannot crit or proc any kind of skills. So I have dual club equipped with my Tarba, so his Jacob has no chance of hitting me with any kind of swords, and Kaze does 0 damage to Kumagera, so that's good as well. And Kaze does not have any kind of other weapon, so he's gonna be attacking my Tarba with Javelin up close for some reason. But I guess it really doesn't matter, because I would have killed him next turn regardless with Tarba. So his Jacob goes down, and he's gonna be attacking my Tarba with Kaze.
You leave me no choice.
So he's gonna kill my Tarba with Kaze quite easily because I had dual club equipped. I guess he could have attacked my Tarba with Jacob and Kaze in attack stance, but I still would have my Daichi and Kumagera left. So I'm gonna attack this Kaze with my Daichi. As I miss the hits. And he's gonna get lethality, which is fine because I still have my Kumagera left, and you cannot get lethality unless you do at least 1 damage. So you need to do at least 1 damage to proc lethality, and he does 0 damage. So I'm not sure how he will be able to get past Kumagera. So I'm gonna be using Great Club. I'm gonna proc a crit, and that's gonna finish off this game. And Kumagera absolutely obliterated Kaze, so that's what I like to see. So that's gonna be it for this video. I'm really happy that I was able to win this game with a bit of help from RNG, because this was a really tough matchup. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and if you want me to use a specific team or a specific unit, let me know in the comment section down below. I read all of my comments and try to reply to almost all of them. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.